What up, y'all? It's Coffee back again with the news, and we gotta talk, man. Like, is Pete violating? We got a lot of news to get to, but for real, like, this situation is getting extra bugged the fuck out, but I can't quite call it. You know what I'm saying? With these reality stars, you really never know what's what. We're gonna get to that, man. But first up, hit them buttons for me real quick, y'all, and hit them comments, because we gotta talk, y'all. So first on the rundown, man, we already know about the whole Pete Davidson, Kanye West, Kim K. Hell, even a game at Whack 100 done jumped off into this situation. You know what I'm saying? Making bugged out claymation music videos. Now that was like Ye that did that, but the game was a party to that. And as we cover on a daily basis, Game is so thirsty McGursty to try to get his career back into a state of prominence that he'll pretty much just do whatever. You know what I mean? Like, say he's gonna diss Eminem, leak fake lyrics out, have someone take the fall for leaking them, you know what I mean, when everyone was like, yo, that's whack, and then take it all back, you know what I mean? I don't know. It's a crazy situation, but for real, y'all feel what I'm saying with the reality stars, right? You never know what's what. How I talk about all the time in this current society with hip hop, with all the different stuff that hits the headlines all the time. The lines between reality and the entertainment world, and what's scripted and what's improvised and everything else, like it all just gets blurred. But Pete Davidson, you know what I mean? He been with Kim Kardashian, that's wifey or whatever, and Kanye right around the Super Bowl is when everyone really started taking notice that Kanye was like, yo, they won't let me see my kids. I couldn't go to my daughter's birthday party. Like, this man went and started up an IG account. Like, I can't ever really recall Kanye having an Instagram account. You know, he has that Twitter that he every now and then goes on like a 3-day tweet marathon, just all over the place, and then he won't tweet for like 6 months. But this man then started up a whole Instagram account, and you know, he wants Kim back, you know, and he claimed that Pete Davidson was harassing him. Okay, now some people felt that Pete was kind of, you know, rubbing it in his face a little bit, rubbing a little salt in the wound that he has his girl, or some people felt that Kanye just couldn't accept the fact that Kim moved on, you know. And at one point we saw Pete picked up the phone and started talking to Kanye and saying, yo, like, let's meet up man to man and talk. Kim's moved on, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? Some old celebrity relationship drama-ish going on. But now, if this is indeed true, and I mean, I feel like it's gotta be true. The only reason I say that, though, is just because there's been no official statement behind it, but the fans, the people taking in the content, watching stuff, be peeping everything. You know, I mean, flat out, we've seen murder cases and stuff like that solved in the hip hop world and in the true crime world behind fans paying attention. You know what I mean? Being on point, watching everything play out. But basically what I'm talking about is that people noticed as Pete Davidson just did this stand-up special for Netflix. This Netflix is a joke festival-ish. And comment, guys, if you fuck with Pete Davidson as a stand-up comedian, right? We talk on this channel from time to time about the comedy world. Like, do you think Pete's stand-up game is nice like that? You know, he does SNL and all that, them sketches, but to me, stand-up is its own art form. Okay, we can talk a lot about that in other videos if you guys are interested in stand-up, you know. But anyways, during this stand-up special, they noticed that Pete has this tat on his neck that says KNSCP, and everyone's noticed, okay, K's for Kim, N North, S Saint, C Chicago, P Sam. That's Kim in the kids' names. Now, I mean, I feel like I don't believe he mentioned it in his stand-up routine at all or anything like that, you know, because it's like being reported, yo, Pete debuted this new tattoo, you know, at the stand-up special. But then it's being reported, no, eagle-eyed fans, you know, notice this. But like, this is just so bugged out. This is what I mean. Like, do y'all feel like that's violation or that's kind of weird to you? Listen, I like, comment, y'all. Like, for real, let's look aside for a second from the fact of who this is that we're talking about. It's Kim, Ye, and Pete and all that. And just think about it's you. If you have a family or whatever, right? And your significant other moved on and, was in a relationship and, the new dude or the new chick had your kids' names tatted on them or initials. I'd be like, yo, that's creepy, yo. You want to get my wifey's name, ex-wifey's name tatted on you? That's one thing. But to get that, like, I don't know, that's just rather bizarre to me. It rubs me the wrong way. It's a bit creepy. But then, you see all the way this has all been played out. Like I said, and what I was just talking about with this whole reality star aspect to it all, like what's real and what's not, which we're going to get to in a moment with another update about all this. But what do you think, guys? Is Pete violating Ye? Are you a bit bothered by all this? Is this all a bit bizarre to you? Like some twisted type ish? Like, why would Pete do that? Are you looking at him type funny style for this? And as far as this goes, do you believe this is all indeed real? I mean, obviously, like, the man has the tattoo on him. It's real. But, like, I don't know. There's just been times where I've pointed out to all this and I said, yo, I think this might all be scripted. Like, they're all playing a game with us. Who knows with these entertainers? I mean, it's just all so bugged the fuck out to me. But comment and let me know what you guys think about this. At one point in time, we were looking at this like, yo, Kanye can't let Kim go. Pete's just speaking up for himself. But to do this, to get the kids' names tatted on you, like, yo, Pete, if a pack of goons finds your ass and, beat the brakes off you at this point on, before I might have said, yo, come on, Ye, let it go. But at this point, like, you're doing ish like that, you might have to answer for that. Comment and let me know if you guys agree. All right, now something else pertaining to Kim Kardashian that's a bit confusing about all this to me that I'm saying, like, is this real? Is this just some promo tactics, where they're making their life just one big reality story? Is, if you guys recall, very recently, right, Whack 100 had kept going at it with Kim Kardashian, where he kept talking about he had more parts of these tapes and he gave it to Ye and all this other ish. And, like, Kim was denying it or something. I don't know. Like, Whack 100 was just heavily posting about this. Like, he all wanted us to know this so bad. And we saw after this, we hear the ish he's talking about Nip. First he was talking like he had that tape, then it's just he knows someone that does. Oscar De La Hoya, like, I don't know. Again, like, think about all this, guys. This is just so weird and bizarre, like, that this is the type of ish going on out here. But anyways, the new season of the Kardashians dropped, and I don't know ish about this show. When I first started seeing this pop up on social media, I'm like, is this something from an old season or something like that? But apparently this is indeed from the new season, but the events were filmed a year ago. And basically what it is, I'm gonna pin the link below for y'all to go check it out. You see, it's a link to 40 Glock's page where he reposted it, and he's claiming, that this is how Game got the verse from Ye. That he did this all for a verse from Ye through Whack 100 being involved in all this. But basically it's Kim, telling everyone, and Ye's there, yo, look what he flew in and gave me. He went and got the tapes from Ray J. Like, she's so relieved and so happy. And then someone there is like, yeah, this must have cost you a big ass check. And Ye's like, nah, no check. You're never going to get extorted again. Like, this is over, okay? Now, you see Ray J's comment about this ish and is saying, yo, this isn't really real. They got to stop doing this. This is fugazi or fake. And I don't know. And then, again, Whack 100 been going hard to let everyone know he's involved this in some kind of way or something like that. And, we know Whack is involved in so much BS, fuckery, and drama. You know what I mean? In this Kardashian world and also in the hip-hop world. And with all this going on and seeing it play out on a storyline in a show, again, it just kind of makes you wonder, is this all... and listen, obviously this isn't a new narrative that celebrities, be doing different tactics to try to keep their fame up, and it's kind of shallow and lame at times to just sell your own life out for entertainment purposes, to make it all the big storyline to play out and ish, you know what I mean? But it's like, think about the fact that Whack 100 is involved in this. It's very weird, very bizarre. And I mean, we obviously know that's what his whole tactics are on Clubhouse all the time. Oh, talk shit, be involved in all the drama, threaten people, do this, do that. And then at the same time, let him know you're a big shot caller in the streets. And, can nothing happen out here on the West without Whack 100, Clubhouse 100 being involved. But I don't know, guys, just tap in and comment and let me know what you think is real, what's fake, what's cap. Like, let's talk about it all below. Like, I swear, guys. Like, do y'all think that this could have really went down the way 40 Glock is alleging that this is how Game got that verse from Ye? I mean, I don't necessarily believe this whole narrative. I don't really know what to make of it all, but let's keep it a buck and be honest and point out, that the Game leading up to this Drillmatic album, which I'm referring to as L-matic, because this man just catching L after L after L after L leading up to this album. But he wasn't really a prominent MC anymore like that. And then to see Ye working with him like that was a bit like, what? But I don't know, guys. Comment. What do you think about all this? What's real? What's fake? Do you believe all these cats are involved in this big Hollywood production that they're presenting to everyone? And it really makes you think, again, more and more about Whack 100. Like, he's a Hollywood sellout, right? Moving along real quick, we are always talking about Milk 74 over here. And just the other day, I shared that video with y'all where Milk was in his lobby talking about his condo got their own water. And I was just kind of throwing it out there like, yo, Milk 74, who we know, we've seen people pull up to his crib before, as I've already done pointed that out. He don't give a fuck. Well, it appears he's letting us know he moved. So Milk's a smart guy, It was time for him to move on. I'm surprised he's flat out showed the gym, right? You know what I'm saying? If he felt like it was time to move, I'm guessing, he wanted his privacy back, not where all these internet ops or real life ops know where he lives at. But then he goes and shows off the gym. Like, I don't know, man. But still, nonetheless, a smart move by Milk. He was like, yo, it's time to move, B. Yo, then the other day, right, we see that whole situation play out with Stevewilldoit. And, the Durk lookalike. What the fuck am I talking about, Drake? The Durk lookalike, Perkio, doing that video. And, 6ix9ine and the cats with him pressed him, whatever, made him wear a coat. But then later got socked in the club. Yo, the 6ix9ine fans is so mad about that. Calm down, y'all. Like, your God is taking L's out here. I'm telling you, it's the beginning of a lot of problems for 6ix9ine. The fact that happened. Y'all mark my words. Again, I'm not wishing for that on him, but he's out here dissing the dad, wilding out all the time. Someone done jabbed him in the mouth. I'm telling you, that's going to set the precedent. But anyways, we saw all this ish going down where the Perkio dude felt like Stevewilldoit set him up. Well, now Stevewilldoit did an interview with Brandon Marshall's, I Am Athlete or whatever platform, his podcast. And he's, originally he called it out like, yo, I ain't have nothing to do with this. He was mad at Perkio. But now it seems that he's putting it out there like he believes that Perkio really did believe that he set him up, because the cats that were reaching out to him were name dropping Stevewilldoit like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because they were like, he seems like a real chill, neutral kind of cat, who's just about making the content and doing him. And, it was all for those intentions of rocking Perkio to sleep, to get embarrassed on camera. That like they were like, reportedly reached out to him and was like, yo, Stevewilldoit is going to make a video where 6ix9ine and Durk squash the beef. They want you to be there. He got there, no Durk. But then, like I said, it was just kind of wild that on that footage that we saw that Stevewilldoit was like, yo, you should still meet 6ix9ine, like basically more or less, let me get my footage type ish. But he's trying to play dumb behind it all, like, yo, I had no idea 6ix9ine was my friend, I'm not fucking with him no more. Like, he made that clear, he feels played and used and stuff like that. But Brandon Marshall and them weren't backing down. They're like, yo, you didn't see all the fluck ish he was doing out here, you know, agitating and aggravating cats in the streets and playing around and dissing the dead, etc., etc. And he's like, I mean, I don't know, he's always been cool with me. But guys, whether this is true or not, and I want to know what you think about this whole situation in the comments, like, let's keep it a buck about one thing. You always got to be very, very careful about who you're fucking with out here. And with 6ix9ine, regardless of what Stevewilldoit is aware of or not aware of, he's got to be aware of the fact that he caught this Fed beef with Treyway, and he was involved in gang culture and ish like that, and that, you know, a lot of negativity and things like that, to say it lightly, to put it lightly. Like, come on, Steve, you can't just be like, oh, I exist in a different, like, I don't know anything about hip hop, I'm in a whole different genres where I exist. Like, bro, come on, like, you fucked up, man. Be aware of who you're around. All right, and then last up on the news, just a real quick update, man. We're talking about Benny the Butcher. Y'all know what it is. Griselda, Black Soprano family. Some of my favorite artists in the game. Again, Benny is just the truth to me. It is what it is. But we know him and Gibbs done had this beef. We saw Gibbs shout out the cats that shot him and ish. And, you know, at one point these guys collabed together. We saw them going back and forth, and, you know, there were supposed to be like diss tracks dropping. I don't believe it ever happened. I could be mistaken, but for the most part, I thought the situation died down. Well, apparently, I'm hearing Benny the Butcher did Drink Champs, which I got to check that thing out ASAP. I still got to catch up on the Snoop one, like, in full. I've heard a lot of it. But anyways, when he was asked about it, he just basically was like, yo, I don't know where it went down. Like, Gibbs is a weird dude. And I mean, we all know this is what Gibbs does. He's very 6ix9ine-ish in many ways, as we're just speaking about 6ix9ine. But, you know, he's just like, I don't know where it went wrong. But, like, it's crazy. A lot of news outlets, media outlets, content creators and ish are trying to run with this headline and say, yo, the Benny Gibbs beef is back. Super, like, yo, it's active. It's wild out here in the blogosphere. But I just think he just answered a question about it, the situation, and kept it chill, I guess, right? But it's wild. There's this one blogger out there, I swear, this guy loves to, like, take jabs. I was gonna say subtle jabs at Benny, but he's pretty over the top with it. Like, he's always trying to clown Benny. And you know, at one point he was saying, I don't even know if Benny been to the feds, but I'll tell you for a fact, Benny the Butcher been to the feds. But I don't know, man. Like, I don't know why. Like, comment, y'all. Am I tripping, or is Benny pretty much right now a very well-respected individual in the hip-hop world and in the blogosphere? Maybe you think I'm bugging. I don't know. But there's this one content creator out there always taking shots at him every chance he gets. Like, it's wild. I don't know. But that concludes the news on this one. Tap in, comment on all these topics. Stay tuned. A lot more ish coming. You know, I had to hit y'all with a lot of topics. Coffee, you know what I'm saying, been grinding. Hard body at the office. It is what it is. It's how it goes sometimes. But let's talk in them comments. I thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned. You know we talk music, news, sports, current events, life, and much more over here. And it's just what we're going to keep doing. Subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.